Hey guys, here's Chicken Fried by Zac Brown Band. They recorded this song with the guitar tuned 1/2 step down, so every string here on my guitar is tuned 1/2 step down. So instead of this being an E note, it's a D sharp and so forth. Instead of this being an A, it's a G sharp note. So just tune your guitars 1/2 step down on every string and you'll have it tuned like I do. And this is how they've tuned their guitar. I'm sorry I don't play it exactly like they do, but this is how I play it here. But basically 3 chords in the song. You have your G, your D, and your C, and that's it for the choruses and the verse. So here's the intro again for you. I'm going to play it a little bit slower here. So what I'm doing here is I'm starting out just with a slide up. I've got my second finger on the 2nd fret, my first finger on the 1st fret here. And we're just sliding up from the 1st and 2nd frets to the 3rd and 4th frets. So after we do the first 2 slide ups, we're going back, and I'm just picking the 2nd and 3rd string on all these so far. Then we're doing a pull off with our middle finger on the 2nd fret. And then we're going to go up to the 4th string here and do another pull off. So we're doing the 2 slides, then we're picking the 1st and 2nd fret, pulling off with our 2nd finger on the 3rd string, then we're pulling off with the same finger on the 4th string, 2nd fret. So those go 2nd open, 2nd open. Then we're just playing a G note with the 6th string, the 2nd string, and the 1st string. Actually, the 6th string, the 3rd, 2nd, and 1st. So once you have that down, here it is. Then you're doing a hammer on your 3rd string, so you're hammering on from the open string to the 2nd string, and you're holding, continuing to hold this G note here while you're doing that. Then what I'm doing here is, after I hammer on from the 1st, with my 1st finger from the open to the 2nd fret, I'm going to do another hammer on, and I'm hammering on from the 2nd to the 4th fret on this 3rd string here. So I have just a G note, and I'm playing these 3 strings, the 2nd, the 3rd, and the 6th, and I'm hammering on just what's on the 3rd string here. So you're hammering on 2nd to the 4th, then you're hitting the bass note a couple times, and then you're hitting the 2nd and the 3rd strings again, with your fingers in the same position as they were after you did the hammer on. So once you've got those, then you're going to this D chord with the F sharp in the bass note. your second and your first and third fingers are staying in the same place. You're just moving your thumb over here to the bass note. And then you're going to hammer on the third string open with your first finger. You're hammering on to the second fret. So and then you're going over to a C chord. And what you're doing here is on this C note, you're just doing pull-offs here. You're pulling off on the first fret. Then you're doing a hammer on here on the fourth string with your middle finger. Let me start over from the beginning again. I'm going to do it a little bit slower now. Once you hit this C note here, you're doing a pull off and then you're picking them. And then you're hitting the third string open. And then you're hammering on the fourth string, second fret. And right after the hammer on, you're hitting with your pinky here on the second string, third fret. And then the last chord for that intro is you're moving to the G chord. So you're up here on the G note. And you're just doing, you're going up, you're hitting the bass note and then this fourth string open between every note. So you're hitting the G, then the A, the open A chord note, then the B, and then the C, you're actually hitting the third string open, sorry about that, between every note. So you're hitting the G, third string open, G, A, third string open, B, C. Ending on that D note there. So here, I'll play it through again one more time, a little bit slower for you. Hopefully you can get it. It's a lot to squeeze in there, and it's a lot of picking, but here you go. Verses and your choruses are just G, D, C, D. You just go back and forth, but the main cool part of that song is that intro. So sorry I don't play it exactly like they do, but that's how I figured it out and how I can play it. I know it doesn't sound exactly the same, but that's how I've got it. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. Hopefully this helped you out a little bit.